Hey, no pictures. All right, and that'll be $5, and that's final. Now we're gonna open up for questioning. Go ahead.
How does it feel losing to a girl last week?
Well, asshole. Not as good as you'd think. Didn't feel as good as my first blowjob I ever got. This one was a little rough. No, it's a good team though. It's a good team. Can't do a lot to beat her. Pretty solid, and my team didn't come through. Didn't play like they should have. So the outcome was pretty much like you'd expect.
How did that loss change your outlook for the week?
Well, to be honest, it improved my outlook for the next week because playing the number 2 team and only losing by a point, which it could have been a lot worse. It definitely changes how I was thinking about coming into this week against the number 1 person. Really didn't think I had a chance. Pretty solid team, and it paid off for me this week. So I was glad. Go ahead.
What did beating future champs this week do to your mojo?
Well, I can't show you right now, but I have a fucking huge stiffy. Kind of like, easy for teeth. Got my secretary in here give me a blowjob too, so that's partially why I have a stiffy, but mainly, yes, because I beat future champs, so. Railed them. It was a good victory. Had a lot of players show up. Aaron Rodgers came through once again in the clutch. You cannot replace an Aaron Rodgers. He's good. Michael Turner, also 140 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. It's about as good as you can possibly get. Came through. The whole team did really well this week. Did really well. I was really proud. Practiced hard this week. I wouldn't change a thing.
And back to last week, you lost because of your defense. What happened?
Well, that's a good point. Defense choked just like she just did. It's basically all I can say. If I had any other defense in, I would have won last week. Got that W. But getting negative 2 points, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I ran their asses off this week, sent them back to the weight room. And, they put up 9 points this week, I had them on the bench, obviously, because I didn't feel like they deserved to be in the game. So, but they improved, so we'll see how it goes.
Mark Sanchez really came through in the clutch this week. What changed in practice to improve his performance?
It's a good question. I kicked his ass, basically. Couple rough weeks. The last 2 weeks I've been. Granted, the man's coming off a broken nose. Not a whole lot you can do. It's pretty rough on him. Offensive line's not really helping him either. It's getting rushed a lot, but we practiced hard this week. So got him a lot of reps. Stepped him up. Really got him ready for Miami's defense, which I got nothing against them, but they're not too solid. And they kind of played like we figured they would this week. So he did well. Everyone did well.
What are your plans for next week after your outstanding victory?
Well, I did rail future champs this week. It was awesome. We're still celebrating, obviously. It's a good win tonight. I'm probably just gonna keep celebrating. I don't know. I like to party, so we'll keep doing that. See what happens. If we lose next week, we'll kind of change it up. But that's probably the plan right now.
You play Caden's team, who also had a good upset win over Blumpkin Busters. How are you planning on taking their momentum away?
Momentum? They beat what was he, number 3? Should be more like number 7. I don't know. He was ranked above me this week, which is unacceptable. He had a lucky win, got some points, but outcome was definitely how I thought it would be. Caden's team, good solid team, but I don't think they're gonna do it. They got Cam Newton over there. He's real good, but he goes up against a good defense. And he'll throw 3 interceptions. So I think that's probably our plan. We'll just get a lot of rushes on him, and then just try and stop their run game. They got Darren McFadden too. He's a good running back. So we'll see what we can do, but I think we'll be victorious. there any other questions?
That's it.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Nice.
Did you hear it?